Hello, it's LaDonya here from Keep It Crafty with LaDonya, and I thought I would show you a quick card today highlighting the Butterfly Bijou DSP, which is beautiful paper. I've chosen the Bermuda Bay cardstock to go with it. That will be the card base, and I've got the full width of a piece of card and half the height, so it's 21 centimeters wide by 14.85 centimeters wide. But I'm going to cut that down a little bit. I'm going to cut 2.9 centimeters off the edge of that, and then I'm just going to score as normal at 10.5. So make sure the cutting blade's out of the way. And then our card is going to be like that. So we've got the card base cut, and now we need to cut the DSP. So I'm going to cut them both together to get the height, and I'm going to cut them at the standard measurement I use for a mat, which is 14.4 centimeters. So I'm just going to cut the bottom off, and that's that done. And then we're going to want a full width of a mat to go on the inside. So I'm going to cut this at 10.1 centimeters. So that's 4 millimeters short on the width and the height, like that. Then I'm also going to want a piece to go on the front. But to make it match up, I'm going to want this side here. So we need to measure this, and this measures 7.5 centimeters. So I'm going to cut this piece here at 7.1 centimeters, which is again 4 millimeters shorter than the width. So then that will sit there like that, and it will look like it's a continuous, see where the clouds are, it looks like a continuous piece across there. So that's that bit done. I've just grabbed a scrap of white, basic white, and I'm going to cut this at 2.9. That is not even level. There we go. So I'm going to cut that at 2.9. I'll show you why in a moment. And then that gives us two strips there. They are both the width of 2.9 centimeters. So I'll get rid of that for now. And then we are just going to stick these on. This is some beautiful DSP. I'm really pleased that I've got this. I don't have the stamps or the dies, but I do have the papers, and they are beautiful. Some really nice vibrant colours in this pack. So that's that one. And then if we stick this one on as well, like so. Just try and make sure that the DSP lines up across the top and the bottom. There we go. I'm just going to give that a good squash down. And that is our card base made. I'm going to make this a thank you card. So I've got the thank you stamp from the Sweet Ice Cream set. So I'm going to use that one. And I'm going to use Bermuda Bay. So I'm going to take the 2.9 strip that I cut a moment ago. This just come out of my scrap packet. So, and then I'm going to stamp towards one end like that. There we go. And then I'm going to use my punch. Oh goodness, I've forgotten what this punch is called. Is it Lovely Labels? I can't remember. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is feed it in, because it's the width of the punch itself when we cut it to 2.9 centimeters wide. I'm going to feed it in and then chop that end off, and then feed it back in again and chop the other end off, because the stamp is too long for the gap. So we're just making a longer tag. See, there we go. That is, as you can see there, that is too long. The stamp itself is too long for that aperture. So we just extended that a little bit by cutting the ends separately. So we've done that, and now I'm going to want to do this one as well. So again, I'm going to feed it in, pull it through. Oh, make sure it's nice and straight. This is probably a smidge too wide. So let's just grab, where is my little trimmer? There it is. I'm just going to grab my trimmer and I'm just going to take a sliver off the side. So maybe I should have cut this at 2.85. It's a bit thicker cardstock, so maybe that's what the difference is. So I've just took the tiniest sliver off. Hopefully, by taking that piece off now, hopefully that should work. So let's try that again. So pop it in. Let's get rid of that in there because I've squashed that in now. So we'll do the other end. So feed it in and punch it. And we are going to, we'll line that up there. I'm going to put a pencil mark of roughly where I want to chop. So if I want that end to chop, and I'll chop just inside the pencil line, so as then I'm chopping the pencil line off. So we feed it in that way. There's the pencil line, just pull it back just until you can't see that pencil line anymore, and give it a chop. And then we should have a nice little border on our sentiment, just like that. You can just cut a normal piece. I'm not going to be able to get my fingers in with that one. Let me get another scrap and show you. You can get just a normal piece, a normal size like this, and then cut it in half and make an extension that way by sticking that on the back at that end and that on the back that end. But because this is overhanging, I wanted the strength from a full one. So I'm going to stick that on there and then just pop that on there, and that is an extremely quick and relatively easy card. And this is such beautiful paper, you don't need much embellishing to make it a lovely card. So just line that up. I mean, you could add ribbon, you could add gems. And then I'm just going to stick that just there, almost, probably slightly lower than the middle. And it will overhang the side there. So I don't want to go all the way to the end. Otherwise we'll be sticking it to the back as well. So if I go just there, so I've just looked at the back to see where the glue is to make sure I'm not sticking it too far over. So we stick that there. And then we have a nice pretty card. The only thing left is put a little white layer in there. So what did I say that width was? That's 7.5, so I want to cut at 7.1. So I'll just put a quick little layer to the inside. So we want 144 millimeters tall by 7.1, so 14.4 centimeters tall by 7.1 centimeters wide. Obviously, if it's a paler card base, you don't need this extra layer. But the Bermuda Bay is a nice rich colour, so I'm just going to add this on, and then the writing will stand out. So this is where you would put your greeting. There we go, and we've got a nice pretty fold card. And quick, easy. Obviously you can put any sentiment on there you like, and we're just concentrating on the DSP because it is such beautiful paper. I hope you like my card, just for a quick and easy one. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, it's very much appreciated, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.